Alright, hello guys, Trenchforge Armory, and today we're making a metate. So, I was in New Mexico recently. I had picked up this piece of rock, and I got inspired by finding a couple of monos to make a metate to use the monos that I had found. I don't think they're artifact monos, I'm actually pretty sure they're not, but they'll work pretty well. They're like round, nice, volcanic-esque stones. And like I said before, I have this piece of volcanic stone here. And so what I've done is I've started to chip it, and I think I'm just going to make a depression along here, and then I'll be able to polish it out as I use it with the monos. And then I'll have a mono and metate, which I'm super excited about. So again, just going to make a slight groove in here, maybe make it kind of shallow, and this is the end spot right there. So I'll come back to you when I'm like halfway through, or if I have a good tip. Ah, damn mosquitoes. Alright, so I've started to dish it out a lot. It's quite dished. I leveled off the bottom, so I flipped it over and was like, oh well, that side's gonna be useless. So I flipped it over and leveled this off a little bit. There's needs to be a little bit, it's kind of a high spot there, and this is just how I'm working it. I'm just making a bunch of just cuts, and then if I want to go deeper, I can just do it with the other end of my hammer. And you can counter cut it if you want to smooth it out. But these are what the cuts look like. You can kind of see them. So that's unwet, that's wet. And I've just wet the stone just to see where I am working on, so I know that I've been working there. And if I re-wet it, it all kind of looks the same again. My plan for the rest of this is the deepest point here, still, and that was in that depression. So my plan is to level this area here down a lot more, or at least right around here. I want to get that down. It's still a little bit too high, and like work this area down here, make it about level with that. And then I will go over it with a facing pass with a mono, and just go over the whole thing and kind of polish it out to something like this. So this is what I did with the mono, and as you can see, it looks very flat, much flatter than that. So yeah. Alright, so now I finished it. It's over there. I came up here. And I'm now, this is one of the monos that I collected. It's got a little concrete on the bottom. Well, it's not actually concrete. It's some limestoney crap, something, I don't know. But what I'm doing now is I'm just going over the entire surface and kind of just polishing it. Just going over it with the mono, going over the edges, making it look nice. Wherever I've hit it, I'll go over. So that's the plan. And hopefully it'll look nice. And again, this is that little depression, so it's not a bad metate. Could be worse. So I'm just gonna go a little bit longer, and just see what happens. Alright, so a few days later, this is another one of the monos that I collected, and that's it compared to that. So, yeah, it looks pretty good. I polished out the surface, and hopefully it'll work as a mono or a metate. I get the two confused very often. There are a few holes like this one here, and that goes deep. So I don't know. Maybe it won't work as well. Polished out each side. Yeah, and then I think this edge broke too, unfortunately. Yeah, so all in all, I think it worked out pretty well. It's a little bit rocky. But you win some, you lose some, so yeah, cool little project. The process that I used to take most of the stone down is called pecking. Yeah, and then the rest was just ground with the mono. Stone from New Mexico, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe.